You know the sound that's like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? That's how I feel after coming back to YouTube after what, like 3 months? But we're back and we're ready to move. If you are new here, my name is Kirsten. I am a 200-hour registered yoga teacher and also a mat Pilates instructor. And today we're getting into an intermediate/advanced mat Pilates flow. I am super excited for this because people have been asking for a little bit more intensity in the workout. So today, we're stepping it up a notch. So when you're ready, come down to your mat and join me. Okay, we're gonna start by warming up our core. So let's go ahead and sit on your mat, bend your knees, plant your feet, but walk them out a little bit so you have some space to sit up really tall here. Just to warm up, we're gonna inhale, start to arch your back, look up to the sky. And then on your exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, start to scoop out your belly, lean back a little bit. Let's do 3 of those. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Nice. We'll sit up tall and start to add on. So send your arms all the way out in front of you. Drop your shoulders and reach your fingers forward. We'll start off with the half roll back. So again, inhale at the top. And then your exhale, start to scoop out your belly, scoop out, coming down to your halfway point. And then send your gaze all the way up to sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale, scoop out the belly, rolling back. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Let's do 3 more like that. Rolling back, getting to that point where you feel maybe a little shake. And roll all the way up. 2 more. And sit tall. Last one, we roll back and hold. Can we do a little pulse of the chest just up for 10, 9, 8, 7, deep in your belly, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then sit all the way up. Take a quick reset. We're gonna add on to that again. So sitting all the way tall, arms go forward. We inhale at the top. Exhale to scoop out your belly, sit all the way back. And then bring it right back up. Let's just do 4 more here. Inhale, reach. Beautiful. When you go back, and then when you come up, think about deepening this curl. It gets a little tighter. Last one, we hold back. Hold here. We raise the arms. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Can you think about pulling your belly button away from your t-shirt? Lift and lower. 3 more. Up and down. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Finish with pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit all the way up. Beautiful. Take your hands behind your thighs. Little stretch here. Let your head go side to side. And all the way up. Beautiful. We're going to make our way down to the mat. So scooting a little bit forward. The person who gets down to the mat last wins a smiley face. So think about sending your arms all the way forward. You want to tuck your pelvis. Start to roll back. Can you tuck your pelvis so that maybe your low back hits the mat? Mid back, shoulder blades, shoulders, and then arms go all the way overhead. Quick reset. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're gonna leave our abs alone for a second and get into our lower body. So bring your arms down, go ahead and bend your knees and plant your feet into the mat. And then I like to make a little diamond here and bring both of my hands to my pelvis. We're gonna start off with pelvic tilts. So on your inhale, draw your belly button and your lower back into the mat. Little tuck of the pelvis, just a little lift. And then on your exhale, press your pelvis, stick out your butt, little arch. So you'll see we're rolling through here, little lift. And then exhale, press, little gape in between your lower back and the mat. Let's do 3 more. Pressing in. Think about knitting your ribs together. So starting to turn on our core, warm up our lower body. 2 more. Inhale. Little lift. Exhale, press your booty into the mat. Little arch. Last one, lower back goes into the mat, little lift of the pelvis. And then press your booty into the mat, little arch. And then you find your neutral spine. And to bring both of our arms down to our sides, we're gonna start off with some articulated bridges. So inhale. On your exhale, tuck the pelvis, start to roll up to your high bridge. Inhale. And then exhale, melting all the way down like Velcro, coming back down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, roll all the way up. You lift 1 more inch. Inhale. Exhale, rolling right back down. Nice. Let's do 3 more. Tucking the pelvis, lifting all the way up. We are definitely going to add on to this. It's morning for me as I'm doing these, so I'm already feeling it. Rolling the pelvis all the way up. Beautiful. Don't let your ribs flare. Knit it back in and roll down. Last one. Here we go. We roll all the way up. We're going to hold here. Can you lift your heels? We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Send your hips 1 more inch higher and lower. Lift and lower here for 6 and down. 4, 5 and down. Last 4. Use your breath. For these last 2, last 1, heels go down, hips stay up, little pulse with your hips, just 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then roll all the way down. Can you roll down with control? Beautiful. Arms go wide. Little rock of the knees, side to side. All right, we're going to add on. So our arms will go down by our sides. We scoot forward a little bit. Then the right leg comes to tabletop. So that knee is stacked right over that hip. Plant your left foot in the mat. We inhale. Exhale, rolling up. And then lowering right back down. So it's a little lift. The hips might not be as high, but think about getting your booty up. Squeeze your glutes and hamstrings and lower down. 4 more. It's lift and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more, lift and lower. Last one, we lift and hold. Now we straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Can you lower the right leg knee to knee with your left and right back up? 6 more. And up. 5 more. And up. It's getting wobbly. And up. Here we go for 3, 4, 2. Nice. And last one. Leg goes high. Bend the knee. Plant the foot, then roll all the way back down. Oh, shake it out. Get ready for the other side. So when you're ready, right foot plants into the mat. Left foot comes to that tabletop position. Try to keep that knee stacked. Here we go. Inhale. Press your hands into the mat as you lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Here we go. And lower. Nice. And lower. We've got 4. And down. You got it. 3. And down. Let's go. 2. And down. Last one. We hold it up. Squeeze into that right glute. Can you straighten the left leg? You lower knee to knee. And bring it right back up. Knee to knee. And up. Just 4 more. Down. And lift. Down. And lift. Last 2, lift your hips a little higher. Lift. And last one. Lift, then bend the knee. Plant the foot. Roll all the way down. Whew. Nice. 1 more set of glute bridges before we moved on. Remember, y'all asked for intermediate advanced exercises. I didn't say that. All right, so we're going to take away a little bit of stability. So instead of your arms planted, option to always keep them there. Let's bring our hands all the way up to the ceiling and face your palms towards each other. Same little set from before. We're just raising, tucking the pelvis, lifting the hips, lifting the low back from the mat, lifting all the way up. And then middle back, low back, hips come down, a little curl up. We lift and lower. We won't be here for long. This is our final set of glute bridges. And lower. Let's do 6 more. We lift. Exhale. And lower. We lift nice and slow. And lower. Beautiful. 4 more. Lift. And down. Last 3. Lift. And lower. Here we go. Last 2. It's up. And down. Last 1. Hips will stay high. Now can you lift the heels? You lift and lower. Draw your belly button away from your t-shirt. Lift those hips high. Here we go for 4, 4, 3, 4, 2. Last 1. Hips stay high. Heels come down. Just pulse your hips. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, 4. 3, 2. And 1, lower all the way down. Drop your hands. You can windshield wiper your knees side to side. Quick reset here. Let's bring our knees into our chest. Just take your knees in circles in one direction. I'm definitely feeling it in the glutes. And then take your knees in the other direction. Awesome. Now we're gonna leave our lower body alone and we're gonna work that core a little bit more. So same position with our legs. Our knees are gonna be up. Plant your feet into the mat and then already start to think about flattening your lower back into the mat. So pulling all of this down. Nice. From here, our arms come all the way up to the ceiling. Palms space your thighs. Inhale. Exhale, you lower the arms, curl up like you're going over a beach ball. And inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lift, look past your knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This is a chest lift or C curl. Inhale, lower. Let's do 3 more. Lift. And lower. Just so you know, these are going into hundreds. On this last one, we're gonna lift up and hold. Nice. Before we get to hundreds, let's march 1 leg to tabletop and then down. Left leg, tabletop, and down. We lift. Can you stretch your arms away? And lift. Deepen the curl. We lift. Beautiful. 1 more on both sides. Lift your right leg and down. Lift your left leg and down. And then lower down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're gonna go into our hundreds. So options for your legs, you can keep your legs here. This is gonna be a little bit more accessible. If you wanna add on, bring both of your legs to tabletop, or you can come into a little banana shape. So both legs are extended on the 45. I'm gonna go with tabletop. So arms go all the way up to the ceiling. Inhale. On your exhale, lower those arms, lift all the way up, start pumping your arms. It's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now breathe out. Keep pumping, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you curl up a little higher? Let's do 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Curl up and hold. And then lower down. Beautiful. Knees into your chest. Let's do 2 breaths here. Big breath in. And let it go. 1 more big breath in. And let it go. Nice. While we're in this position, we're going to come into our single leg stretch. We're almost done with our core. So both knees come into your chest. Bring the right knee in. Grab hold of that right shin. And then sing your left leg long on the 45. Inhale. And then exhale, curl your head and shoulders up. Deepen your belly. Inhale, stay. Exhale, switch. And switch. Switch. switch, switch. The goal is to look at your thighs, switch, and switch. Can you draw your shoulders down your back? Switch, and switch. Here we go for 4, and switch, for 3, and switch, for 2, and switch, and last one, and switch. Both knees in, lower down, rest your feet. Big breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Now we're going to come into some single leg work, but still working the core. We're going to come into a single leg circle. So arms come down to the mat. You'll take your right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Option to leave this left leg bent. I like to walk mine out just a little bit because I got long legs. But from here, think about keeping your pelvis, your hips, your spine, your belly stable. We're going to inhale, cross over to the left side. Drop that right leg down, open it up to the right, and bring it right back into the top. Let's do it quicker. So it's down, over, and up. Down, over, and up. Can you keep those hips quiet? Beautiful. Just 2 more. Down, across the body and up. Cross, down and up. Now we reverse the circle. The leg goes out to the side, sweeps down and around. The circle can be very small. Open, down and around. Open, down and around. Open, down and around. Just 2 more. Always feel my hips popping in my socket when I do this because my hip flexors are not warm. Beautiful. Hold here. Grab hold of that right leg. Send that left leg long on the 45. Inhale. Exhale, curl all the way up. Double straight leg stretch. Inhale, stay. Exhale, switch. And switch. For 4. Beautiful. Take a peek at your belly. Can you pull it lower to the mat? For 2. And switch. And last one. And switch. Beautiful. Both knees in. Lower and rest your head. This time that right foot comes to the mat. Left leg goes all the way long. We have those single leg circles on the other side. So we cross the body. Swoop the leg down. Open up to the left. And back up. Cross the body, sweep the leg down, little open to the side and up. Use your breath. Inhale, exhale. You exhale as you get back to the top, right to that top. Ooh, 2 more. Beautiful. Let's go the other way. You open to the side, sweep down, cross the body and around. I've been watching Dallas, what is it called? Dallas Cowboys. 3 more. And this is just reminding me of their kick line. Should I audition? Should we all? Beautiful. Leg comes back to the top. Hold. Grab hold of the left leg. Send the right leg long on the 45. Inhale. Exhale, curl your head and shoulders up. Inhale, stay. Exhale, switch your legs. Double straight leg switch. That's like a tongue twister. Keep going. Double straight leg stretch. For 4. And switch. For 3. And switch. Let's go. For 2. And switch. You got it. Last one. And switch. Beautiful. Knees in. Rest your head. Rest your feet. Deep breath in. And let it go. All right. We're going to bring our knees into your chest. Grab the back of your thighs. We're rocking and rolling a couple times till we come up to a seat. Amazing. And we're going to come into tabletop. So we're coming onto our hands and knees. Your shoulders will stack right over your wrist. Your hips will stack right over your knees. And then think about you have on a corset. So you draw the belly up. Instead of an arch back, you draw the belly up and hold here. We're going to start off with our arm marches. So reach your right arm forward. Try not to shift side to side. Reach left. Reach right. You just keep alternating. Reach left. 2 more, both sides. Last one, reach right. Reach left. Beautiful. Next time you reach the right hand forward, can you reach that left leg back behind you? Pick it all up. Now, little bird dog here, you bring your elbow to your knee, then reach and extend. Just 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, reach, extend. Now you reach back with your right hand. Can you reach back? Tap your left toe and extend. Little advancement. Tap your left toe and extend. We just have 3 more. We tap and reach. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And then lower it all the way down. Little rock side to side before we come to the other side. Here we go. Other side. Reach that left arm forward. Right leg comes back behind you. First, can you pick yourself up? Push away from the mat. And then pull your knee to your elbow. Reach and extend. We just have 3 more here. Pull knee to elbow. And reach. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, pull. Exhale, reach and hold. Now we open up. Left hand touches the right toe. Reach, extend. Left hand touches the right toe. Reach, extend. Just 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. These are killer. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Beautiful. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Walk your knees out wide and take a nice child's pose here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale. And let it go. Last one, inhale. And let it go. Beautiful. Coming up to those hands and knees one more time. We got some more lower body work. So I'll send my left leg back behind you. Try to keep both of your hips facing the ground here. So the leg might not go high, but you inhale, lift, exhale, lower, and lift, lower, lift, and lower. Beautiful. 8, and down. 7, and down. Gazing at the edge of your mat. 6, and down. 4, 5. Beautiful. 4, 4. Think about that glutes and energy to the glute. Nice. Last 2. Last one. The leg stays high. Flex the foot. Just little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that foot down. We're going to turn and face the side. So opening up to that open leg. Let's just do a little stretch. Reaching up and over to one side. And then standing tall through the middle. Reach towards your long leg. Little mermaid variation. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over, dive like you're folding in half. Beautiful. This time we'll hold. That right hand comes down to the mat. Left hand goes tall to the ceiling. Little lift of the leg. We lift to the side. Kneeling side plank. Or kneeling side work. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Think about you're in between 2 planes. So you're trying to open up flat here. Lift and lower. Just 3. Last 2. Last one, hold it up. Last bit here, pulse. 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that leg down. Sit all the way on that working side. Whew. That working leg, that left leg comes behind you, coming into a little mermaid sit. Same stretch here. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over to the right. Try to press that hip down. And then inhale, tall through the center. Exhale, reach up and over to the left. One more. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over, reaching to the right side, pressing that left hip down. And then pushing away from the mat to lift yourself up. Reach up and over to the left. Nice, coming through the center. We have to do that on the other side before we close out. So we're coming on to our hands and knees for tabletop. This time the right leg is gonna go back behind you, and we start off with our lift and lower. Just lift and lower. Up and down. Try to keep those hips square to the mat. Lift just that high. It might not go high. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Here we go for 4. You got it. 4, 3. Last 2. Last one. The leg stays up. Last one. Flex the foot. Pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that foot. Pivot that bottom leg and open all the way up to the side. Beautiful. Stretching here, reaching up and over to your extended leg. And then through the center, reach down to the other side, like someone's pulling you to the other side. Inhale. Woo. Exhale, reach up and over. Inhale. Exhale, down. This time we hold the down. We lift the leg to the side. Lift and lower. It's up and down. There are 2 walls behind you. You're trying not to touch the wall in front of you or the wall behind you. It's lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's do 4. 4, 3. Woo. 2. Last one, we hold it up. Last one, take your pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee in. Sit down on that side. And then that working right leg comes behind you for our stretch. Arms go to a T. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. Someone's pulling you over to that left side. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, reach over to the right. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, reach up and over again, trying to push that right hip down into the mat. Inhale, tall. Exhale, reach. And we sit all the way up. If you know me, I like to finish all of my intermediate or advanced classes with a plank or push-ups. Today we're gonna do a plank, so let's come onto our hands and knees. Options for your plank here are to come down onto your knees and onto your elbows. You can be on elbows and toes, or you can be on toes and hands. Choose your option here. We're gonna hold it for a little bit. Here we go. Step back into that plank. Try to lower your bottom, but scoop your belly up. Pressing away, breathing in through your nose and out of your mouth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathing, shaking, trembling, knowing you are almost done with the work. We're halfway there. Oh, I'm feeling rocky, you guys. Beautiful. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knees lower on 1. Sit back to a child's pose. Woo! I kicked my own behind on this one. Inhale and exhale. I'm so proud of you guys for showing up though. Big breath in and out. This is not easy, but we did it together. We're each other's accountability partner. Inhale and out. Beautiful. Let's shift forward to a tabletop position. From here, tuck your toes. You're gonna send your legs long and hips up, coming into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out your dog, bending into one knee and then the other. Alternating, bending, sending those hips back. And then bend into both knees. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. We'll bend your knees and roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Amazing! That was so good, y'all. That was our intermediate advanced mat Pilates flow. I had a great time and I've had my workout for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, feel free to leave me a comment and let me know what other videos you'd like to see. But I will see you on your mat again. Drink some water, hydrate, and I'll see you later. Bye.